Grazie, Luisa, and thank you very much for your comments. The last of our keynote speakers, before we go to the professional roundtable, is another Anglo-Saxon representative and a co-sponsor of this conference, Kevin Keasey, from the Center for Advanced Studies in Finance, Financial Analysis, from the University of Leeds in Northern England. And Kevin is going to provide us with some final remarks before we end this session. Kevin, it's your turn.
Good morning, everybody. Can you all hear me at the back? Good. It's always dangerous coming last, for three reasons. Oh, I've got a problem. Right. Is that loud enough? It's all right. There's three reasons why it's dangerous coming last. There's no time left. Your thoughts have been already said, and the audience is tired. So I'll keep this very, very short, no more than 5 minutes. All right? Good start. Right, small firm research. I started small firm research in 1977. So it's 30 years I've been doing this topic. My first paper was on the constraints faced by family firms. Could I get it published? No. Small firm research is difficult to publish for a whole raft of reasons. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't do it. Why is it important? Well, it's already been said, small firms are the engine of economies. They're the engine of innovation. They're the engine of employment. Where would we be without the entrepreneurs behind Google, behind Microsoft, behind Tiscali? Where would we be? Small firms are critical. But the problem we have as researchers is the data is difficult. Unlike the Fortune 500, unlike the FTSE 100, where there's lots of rich online data, small firms have very patchy data. They have out-of-date data. So, fact is, it's hard to do research on small firms. But we should keep on doing it because they're important to us. Now, over the years, I've started 2 companies, I've grown 2 companies, I've floated 1 company, I've dissolved 1 company. So I've been through, personally, I've been through the whole process of starting, growing, maturing, and declining companies. Now, what I've learned through that process, and being a researcher, is 2 main things. First main thing, you have to understand the context. And in the context, you have to understand the key players, the banks, the venture capitalists, the entrepreneur, the family. At each stage of the life cycle, the context differs, the participants differ, and how they interact differs. So what we have, just bear with me, if we have a 4-stage life cycle, at each point of the life cycle, the individuals, the organizations change, and how they interact change. Now think about that. We have normally very patchy accounting information. The only real way of researching small firms is to get close to them. You have to talk to them. You have to talk to the banks, the venture capitalists, That's where you get the real detail of what's happening. Almost finished. Not quite. Networks. Why are we here? We're here for two reasons. We're here to talk about research, small firms and banking, but let's be honest, the real reason we're here, I think, this is our network. This is our chance to share ideas, to meet people. It's how we do our business. Small firms are no different. Small firms are born through networks. They grow through networks. Now, there is a technique called network analysis, which has been very rarely used, but it's something that we should start exploring in small firm research, is how those networks change, develop, etc. It's called small firm research as well. Small firm research, network research, quite interesting. Not so far really happened in small firms. And I'm almost finished. Final thought, private equity. It was mentioned. It's always mentioned nowadays. You sit in a taxi, private equity is mentioned. And there are very different views on it. And I'm going to give you a very controversial view. Looking at my colleagues. Last year, I went to a funeral. A chap called Arnold Ziff. Arnold Ziff had built a huge empire in the UK. Building empire, footwear empire, a major UK company. And he left a couple of sentences to be said at his funeral. And one stuck in my mind. This is very true, actually. He said, businesses are built by business people. Funders provide funds. And that was it. Think about it. Private equity is providing funds, but without the basic businesses being built by business people, we have a problem. Now, why is that a problem? Because private equity is pushing out some of the opportunities for businesses to move forward. That's my view of it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Kevin, for that controversial speech and very enlightening one as well. Thank you all for persevering with 4 keynote speakers. It's a lot. And now we're in for a treat, I'm sure. And I'm going to turn it over to the roundtable moderator and Adriana, etc. And thank you again. See you all soon.